Hi Ben.
Hi Nick, how are you?
Yeah, doing really well, thanks.
So you've written a new book.
Yeah, it's called Living on the Frontline. It's not entirely new because the guts of it were written about 8-9 years ago, but just felt like it needed to be expanded, updated, revised, and this is the new edition, so 8-9 years later.
So why are you revisiting this after this time?
Yeah, well, I didn't really plan to, but across the whole of our movement of churches and other churches that are sort of loosely connected with us, towards the end of 2016 and through 2017, there's been this intense battle around some quite specific issues: false accusation, sickness, marriage issues, premature death, and all sorts of quite, startling things, which after a while it became so clear that there was a real attack going on. We were in a battle, and felt like we needed to re-equip the church to handle that battle. And that's really what this book's about. Living on the Frontline is all about kind of a basic equipping in spiritual warfare.
So we've been watching some of your Warfare Wagon videos as a movement. Why should we buy the book as well?
Okay, well, the book itself is just a massive expansion on all the things I touched on in the video. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there which didn't get into the videos at all. The videos are just really tiny tasters, and I think what's in the book, even though it's kind of a basic manual for beginners on spiritual warfare, it's actually very broad, wide-ranging, and I think it will really help equip people to operate both defensively, so protecting ourselves from the enemy's schemes. Paul says we're not ignorant of Satan's schemes, but also to move forward and to attack and to take ground from the enemy. And that's the bit that really excites me. First of all, we defend our territory, then we start to take territory. And this last year has been all about defending territory and getting rid of the enemy where he's kind of invaded and got a foothold. But we then move on to taking territory, which is where it gets a lot more exciting.
There we go, Living on the Front Line. Buy it now.